Listen very carefully, because inside this Waller County courtroom, the crazy judge is at it again.
What basis?
I'm explaining it to you, sir.
Waller County deputies are ordered to physically remove me if I don't leave.
The judge ordered Mr. Wayne out. He's saying that it's a public place.
Wayne doesn't want to follow the
He
order.
don't want to follow the orders.
Judge Robert Kern had issued an order that we couldn't even bring a camera into the hallway of the courthouse just when he was on the bench.
No.
Tough nookie. And yes, Your Honor, this time your abuse of power is caught on tape.
Out of the courtroom. I put up with enough stuff with you before. I'm not putting up with it today.
Okay, Your Honor, keep on violating the law, that's fine. What we witnessed in recent days in Waller County should be called a kangaroo court instead. Remember when we called the Waller County Court of Law number 1 a kangaroo court?
Oh, I remember.
Well, I was wrong. That's an insult to kangaroos. And if you've been following my fights in courtrooms all over the country, you know I don't take kindly to threats. If the real judge in this court is too chicken shit to fucking deal with this, then, we'll deal with it. The elected judge here is Carol Cheney. Remember that name, because it's past time that Waller County voters hold her responsible for what is going on inside her courtroom.
I'm running this show. Step out of the courtroom.
No, the voice you are hearing isn't Carol Cheney's. It's Robert Kern, an elderly retired judge that Cheney wanted to take over a divorce case in her court with explosive political connections.
Why is the case sealed?
Jay Sears, the co-founder of the county's biggest real estate commercial developer, Newquest Properties, and a virtual army of high-priced lawyers, are fighting tooth and nail to keep his $600 million divorce case an absolute secret, invisible, in fact, from public scrutiny, denying the public the right to also see the injustice we've now witnessed firsthand. An unelected judge with a history of complaints that he's biased against women.
Crazier and crazier. I don't think he remembers what he's ordered.
2 months ago, the Texas Appeals Court had sent Kern a message. He had abused his discretion by denying the media's right to intervene in the divorce case, solely for the purpose of getting access to court records to unseal this unprecedented secrecy. Another day in Waller County. At our request, Judge Kern had finally scheduled a hearing, but he wanted it done over Zoom without any public notice, likely to avoid answering my questions outside the courthouse. The judge had simply ignored our request to appear in court, so my lawyer and I showed up anyway. And when Kern took the bench, he ordered both of us out of the courtroom, told deputies to forcibly remove us if I didn't leave.
I'm explaining it to you, sir. This is a Zoom hearing on purpose, and everybody out of the courtroom.
Judge Kern has been around a long time, a real long time, and he knows there's a law in Texas protecting the right of open courts.
There's an open court doctrine not only in the Texas Constitution, but there's a common law right. There's a First Amendment right. And so there's no reason why we should have been asked to leave the courtroom here today. We would like to place a formal objection to that, as we believe we should be allowed in the courtroom.
That put deputies stationed at the courthouse in an awkward position, because they know the law too. Look, I like you guys, so I don't want to make you guys arrest me, but somebody's going to have to do something here to stop this. This guy's a visiting judge. He wasn't elected by anybody. The office of Waller County DA Sean Whitmore ignored my phone call to protest. If I violate it and I'm arrested, then I want to make sure they're aware of what's going on. And as expected, Kern denied our request to unseal any of the court files, except for his court orders. And he refused to make notices of future court hearings public. He wouldn't even allow us the right to see the transcripts of court hearings that we were part of, held in open court. The court reporter for the county court had already told us she would not provide transcripts of any open court hearings in the divorce case without an order from the judge. A courthouse source had leaked what Kern had said on one of those transcripts about our investigation. "I don't want to leave the impression I have turned my tail and run," said the judge.
This hearing is closed.
Just days before a jury trial was scheduled, Sears and his wife Deborah McLeod had agreed to have the rest of the divorce case decided by a special new judge, Jack Marr, instead of Judge Kern. My guess, McLeod was apparently willing to forego the jury she had fought for years to get, just to get away from this guy. And the audio we captured during the Zoom hearing, while out in the hallway, provided more evidence that Judge Kern is simply not competent, especially frightening since he also handles criminal cases for a number of Texas counties.
Who's the judge that's involved now?
Jack Marr, Judge Jack Marr.
Judge Marr.
Judge Kern had forgotten the name of the new judge hearing the case twice in about 30 seconds.
So I want to defer to you all and to the judge. Tell me his name again.
We had already filed a formal legal protest against a new media order Kern had issued weeks before, denying us the right to interview him, even outside the courthouse. Too bad. Your Honor, can you tell us why you threw us out of a public court during a hearing? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to keep the public out of this case so hard? As Kern left the courthouse, we shouted a bunch of questions. Did Judge Cheney approve these new orders about the media, Your Honor? Do you think I'm violating the orders right now? Because you can't keep us from asking questions, Your Honor. Do you think this is an abuse of power, Your Honor?
What's the procedure that you need to do to escort it out of the courtroom?
You also mentioned something in the courtroom about the trouble I've caused before. What trouble have I caused you, Your Honor? Are you doing this out of some sort of vindictiveness or spite? Because you know that would be a violation of the canon. You wouldn't do that, would you, Judge? Open it up to the public, Your Honor. What's the big secret, Judge? Dolce Vino Media has now filed a formal ethics complaint against Judge Kern with the Texas Judicial Conduct Commission, alleging the judge is illegally denying our request out of spite. His comments in the courtroom, just the latest example of a judge whose bias should now disqualify him from hearing any more court cases anywhere in Texas.
We're going back to the Court of Appeals and we'll see what they say.
What you did to us in there was not right, Your Honor. Was not right.